What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I bring you another special video, the Sunday stock watch list, where I give you all the stocks that I like, all the stocks that I don't like, the schedule, the economic calendar, and all the earnings going on, even though it's kind of like the very beginning. Not much going on, but we'll talk about a few things or a few earnings that are very important this week, such as the banks. But before we go ahead and start this video, the YouTube's been going crazy. You guys are actually, insane, showing a lot of support, which I appreciate. Thank you so much. And make sure you comment down below what other videos you would like to see on this channel, what other stocks you would like to see regularly on my channel, and hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on that alert, because I'm uploading live trading videos with my chat that nobody else is doing. You know what I mean? So that's the way to learn, not from people who said, I made $36,000, let me show you how I did it. I'm showing you while I'm doing it. You know what I mean? So that's the most important videos on my channel. You guys should be all over that. Obviously, you guys obviously want to learn on your own, but those live trades are going to teach you a lot. And they're free. They're on YouTube. So take advantage of that. Make sure you turn your alerts on. I upload at least once a week. As far as live trading videos, I upload Sunday stock watch list every Sunday. So let's get started with this video. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the economic calendar. If you want a clear picture for your phone, just go on my Instagram. I have 3 Instagram accounts: StockHours, Trade Like Nour, and Nour Trades. Trade Like Nour is where I post strictly trading related events or posts, whether it's charts that I might not have had on Sunday stock watch list, but it might develop on a Wednesday and I might post it for Thursday and Friday. So here you guys go. First off, I see Thomas speaking. I don't see Powell speaking as of yet, but PPI final demand is on Thursday, and jobless claims, of course, is on Thursday before market open. Fed balance sheet Thursday 4:30. We're used to that. A few people speak on Friday. Raphael Bostic, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Bostic speaks at 8:45 a.m. and then I'll be done by the time this happens. But that's not really that important. As far as Powell speaking, we don't have any Fed events. We had one last week where we had Fed minutes, but we're past that, thank God, because I don't want to have to deal with that. So let's go ahead and start with earnings. Clear picture on Trade Like Nour as well. But look at this. We have banks reporting on Friday. We have Citibank, Wells Fargo. We have BlackRock, which is a hedge fund. They're very, very big. And it's going to be very important to hear what they got going on Friday. But Thursday, we have JP Morgan and Chase. We have Morgan Stanley. Wednesday, we have Delta. First, the airlines. Tuesday, we have Pepsi. So it is going to be a nice week as far as some stocks that you guys like to follow. As far as Pepsi, Delta, a couple of these banks. These are going to give some insight on what's going on with the economy, how they feel about the Fed. Is it too hawkish? Do they like where it's going? Do they think a recession? We're in a recession. Do they think it's coming? Whatever the case may be, the banks are always straightforward with it, and they'll come around and talk about it. You have First Republic Bank also reporting on Thursday. So the first thing we're going to talk about, obviously, is Tesla, my favorite stock. If you weren't here on Friday, on my Instagram, I made some crazy gains on it. If you haven't checked it out, you guys should. It's on my Instagram, but we'll talk about it. So let's clear this right now. On my PC, it's not like this, but when I record on my Mac, it always does this. So I'm just going to reset this drawing. You guys can see we're finally breaking out here on Tesla, right? I actually thought we would head lower, but we've held support. We're kind of bouncing, and you just got to, you can't be biased. And that's why I took advantage on Friday and just went insane. Over $66,000 just on one of my trades Friday. I live recorded it and posted it. Let me put this on the 1 year right now. So as you can see, the 1 year, we kind of had this area right here at the 770, 775, 780 level. These candles haven't closed above, but we did break the downtrend, which is also important. So this is definitely on the mark. Also, Elon announced that he's not buying Twitter anymore. I think that was his plan the whole time. Anyways, he's a very smart guy. He knows exactly what he's doing. He looked to expose Twitter for their fake, accounts that they use, all the, deleting of people without, he's really big on freedom of speech. I think that was a very big or very important plan of his to expose a lot of things in Twitter. He could have done it with Twitter, but it would have been very hard for him to try something like that on Facebook. But at least he got it done, and at least he's done with this. So now this is up like $20+ after hours. And, this is going to be very important. I'm watching the 780 level on Tesla, then obviously 800. But this is something that's very, very interesting this week, especially with no, you know, Fed meeting. So the next thing I'm watching is Amazon. I believe this is pretty strong. You know, this came around 100 level a few times, as you guys can see. I'll show you, and we bounced off of it multiple times. It was very oversold at the time, but now we're breaking the downtrend just like Tesla on the 4-hour, as you guys can see. I am watching this 118 area right here, this 117, 118 on Amazon. So when that comes around, I will be probably taking that position. If you put this on the 1-hour, you guys can see we got rejected here, but this was pre-market. But it's really that 117 level that we can't really close above. So I'm going to watch the 117, how we react there, and then obviously the 118. We also have a downtrend break. So this has been pretty strong. I would love to see what happens. Obviously, Friday, Tesla was up 2.5% and Amazon was pretty flat. So that's something to notice. It wasn't that strong on Friday. So we'll see how it reacts this week. But Amazon's definitely something I'm watching here for the upside. The next thing I'm watching is Meta. Facebook, they changed the ticker symbol here, actually the company name. So I'm watching this 172.86, really 173. You guys can see we got rejected here twice, so I like to see the double top here, rejection. We're bull flagging. We're going to try it one more time, hopefully this week. I'm going to look to take a position above the 173 mark or at the 173 mark, but it depends on how the market is. I really hate playing stocks, or I hate playing Meta sometimes. So it'll have to be a really nice setup, and it'll have to be, usually for me to take this Facebook trade or Meta trade, it would have to be before 11 a.m. I don't like touching this after. It gets slow, momentum isn't just there, and it gets a lot of, you know, choppiness that I'm not interested in. So as you can see, we broke the downtrend on this a couple days ago, and then we have this double top here setting up at this 173 level. Exactly like Amazon, it was pretty flat, down 0.76% for the day. So that's something to also watch out for. But it's not like futures was up anything much either, because this was pretty flat as far as where the market was Friday. It dropped, pushed back up, dropped, and then pushed back up. It was, you know, lower. I'm just happy I took advantage of the Tesla trade when I did. The next thing I'm watching, which I don't really like too much, but I'm going to, as far as the stock, the setup looks nice. I just don't like playing these little baby stocks. I'm past that. But for you guys who are, you know, just starting, it's good to start or play things like Shop. You could make a lot on it as far as catching the right setups. I'm not talking about this specific setup, but these cheap contracts, you guys love them. So we bounced off this support at 30 multiple times. We kind of broke under, which is the 29.72. We made a low there. But for the most part, none of these candles closed below $30, right? So I like this Shop. It created a triple bottom here, and now we're trying to push to the top. Now if I put this on the 4-hour, you can see we kind of have this channel here, right? I'm looking at the 40 mark. We're still pretty far for a stock that's $36 or $35. But if it does come this week, it does. I just want to let you guys know before it happens, just in case we do get that rush on Shop because of the support bounces we've gotten. But as far as the downside, I'm looking at 30, and as far as the upside, I'm looking at 40. Whether it comes this week or next week, I do want to let you guys know just in case it does come. But these are the main stocks that I'm watching this week. Now, if I do come up on anything that I do like during the week, I always update you guys. Now, if we look at futures, futures also breaking the symmetrical wedge here. We broke it Friday. Look at this pushing. I'm looking at this 12,200 level. So if we get above that, we could get another little push here up to 12,400. And from there, I'll judge the market. We are having a nice little push, which is a lot stronger than I thought it would be, because I thought we would see newer lows quicker. But, you know, we're getting the bounce. We were oversold, far oversold, and now we're bouncing, which is pretty much normal. So if we do end up pushing up, you just can't be biased on one side. And if we come back down, just understand that, you know, you can't be bullish. I saw a lot of people lose a lot of money last week as far as like Twitter, Instagram, and all that good stuff, because they all wanted to be biased to one side, which is the downside. And last week I had one of my best weeks I've had in a very long time, a 6-figure week, around that 140 mark. So we'll talk about that when the month ends. I do like to do the recap. I think I have to do a recap for June, so I'll do that for June. But for July, we're off to a great start, and we want to keep it that way. So if you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe. If I missed anything, let me know. Maybe I'll update you guys on my Instagram. I'll see you guys. Peace.